Welcome back, truth seekers. This is the Trivia Treasures, where we dig deep to uncover the hidden realities shaping our world. Today, we're diving into a topic that's more complex and far-reaching than most people realize: sanctuary cities and their connection to America's changing economic landscape. The shocking truth from Chinatown, New York. Let's start with a bombshell revelation straight from the streets of Chinatown, New York. We've got exclusive footage of a conversation between a concerned citizen and a local police officer that exposes the harsh reality of sanctuary city policies. Listen closely, folks, because this is the kind of truth they don't want you to hear. And don't forget, this is what a police officer said to a United States citizen in Chinatown in New York City as it relates to the arrest of an illegal immigrant.
We'll grab his information and see what we can do.
Can you at least collect the information that he's already said? He has already said that he is illegal.
Okay, hold on. Let's back up a little bit. We're a sanctuary city even if he is illegal. We cannot call ICE.
But you still have to report this, right?
No, we don't, because it's a sanctuary city. We do not report the illegal undocumented.
So you're going to let a person who went to prison in his country commit crimes in America, and you are going to let him go free right now?
That's exactly what I'm saying, because we're a sanctuary city. I arrested a double homicide suspect in this city before and let him walk out the door because we're a sanctuary city. We're not going to call ICE to come pick him up and deport him.
He came to steal $320,000 from my grandmother and grandfather, and he's walking away freely right now, right? Is that what I'm understanding right now?
Yes, sir, and I understand what you're saying, but you're asking me to call ICE.
I'm not asking you to call ICE. We're just asking that you stop a repeat offender when he's already illegal.
Let's break this down. The officer openly admits they can't report illegal immigrants because it's a sanctuary city. He reveals they arrested a double homicide suspect but had to let him walk free due to sanctuary policies. The police are essentially powerless to protect citizens from known criminals if they happen to be in the country illegally. This isn't just a minor policy disagreement, folks. This is a fundamental breakdown of law and order, putting American lives at risk every single day. But it's just the tip of the iceberg. Is the bigger picture an orchestrated economic plan? Now, you might be thinking, how did we get here? Well, that's where things get really interesting. These sanctuary city policies aren't happening in isolation. They're part of a larger pattern that we've been seeing unfold across the country, and it all ties back to the changing economic landscape of the United States. The economic backdrop. Let's zoom out for a moment and look at the bigger picture. The USA is actively losing its place as the global reserve currency. The BRICS nations, which include Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, are challenging the dominance of the US dollar. The petrodollar system, which has underpinned American economic supremacy for decades, is under threat. These aren't just abstract economic concepts, folks. They have real-world implications for every single American. The hidden agenda behind sanctuary cities. So how do sanctuary cities fit into this economic puzzle? It's all about cheap labor and maintaining corporate profits. Here's the harsh truth. As the US economy faces challenges, corporations are desperate to maintain their profit margins. American workers are demanding better pay and working conditions. Enter the illegal immigrants, who are often willing to work for pennies on the dollar compared to American citizens. Sanctuary cities create a safe haven for this exploitable workforce. It's a way for big businesses to circumvent labor laws and keep wages artificially low. And who pays the price? The average American worker. The BlackRock connection. Now let's connect the dots to another key player in this economic chess game, BlackRock. This financial behemoth isn't just managing your 401k, they're shaping economic policy at the highest levels of government. BlackRock executives have held key positions in both Democratic and Republican administrations. They've been instrumental in designing fiscal responses to economic crises, often favoring Wall Street over Main Street. Their influence extends far beyond just investment management. They're actively shaping the economic landscape of the country. So when we see policies like sanctuary cities that seem to defy common sense from a public safety perspective, we need to ask who benefits. Follow the money, and you'll often find your answer. The wake-up call. So, what can we do in the face of this madness? First and foremost, we need to wake up. We need to look beyond the smoke and mirrors, beyond the partisan bickering, and see the real power players. Educate yourself. Don't just take my word for it. Research sanctuary city policies, look into BlackRock's influence, and follow the money in politics. Speak out. Share this video, talk to your friends and family, and make your voice heard at local government meetings. Demand accountability, contact your representatives, and demand answers about sanctuary city policies and their implications for both public safety and the economic well-being of American workers. Support local businesses and American workers. By supporting businesses that hire legal workers and pay fair wages, we can push back against the exploitation that sanctuary cities enable. Stay vigilant. Keep an eye on local news and economic trends. The more informed we are, the harder it is for these hidden agendas to succeed. The road ahead. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, folks. The road ahead is going to be tough. We're up against powerful forces that have a vested interest in keeping us divided and in the dark. But remember this. Throughout history, it's been ordinary people standing up for what's right that have made the biggest differences. We can be those people. We must be those people. The future of our nation, the safety of our communities, and the preservation of our economic well-being depend on it.